Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here, and welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager 2019 save here with Spot in Lisbon. And since the last episode, which was the worst episode so far of the series, where we lost against Benfica and Porto combined, things have gone worse. As you can see, our recent form here is poor. This is 100% a must-win game, or a must-not-lose game going into the home leg. Dynamo is 100% a team we should beat in the Europa League to progress. Now, the board just want us to get to the second knockout phase, which is good, keeps them happy. They did at the start of the season want Champions League football, which I think is a bit harsh considering the level of players we lost in Gelson Martins and Rui Patricio, who we cannot replace. William Carvalho, players of such a level to lose. Now, we haven't played much off camera because I wanted to bring this as a double header. As we get into the end of seasons, there's much more important games, so they're going to be obviously more live comps towards the end of the season. The transfer window was shut, so let's just briefly round out what happened. We tried our damnedest to hold on to Bruno Fernandes. It just couldn't be done. I managed to offload Abdoulaye Diaby for 1.3 million to Cardiff, which was happy. I was happy about that. He barely ever played for us. He wasn't a player that really played much football for us. He's now apparently worth 6.75 million. If they use him, hey ho, that's fine. But I got him off my wage books and brought some money in for him. We couldn't keep hold of him. I mean, we've made 70 million this time round. I have 100% brought the club into a good financial position moving forward. Now, I'm hoping that stands me in good stead. I'm really hoping that stands me in good stead. Bruno Fernandes has gone. 34 million. I'm in two minds about it, whether it's good or bad. After recent events, potentially quite a good move. He wasn't prolific for us. Played 13 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 man at the match, and 6.97 rating. He wasn't prolific for us whatsoever. He wasn't. And we've made a big amount of money on him as well, considering we bought him for 7.5 million. I was never going to be able to replace him. I looked at Atalanta United's player, Miguel Almiron. Couldn't get him in. He just re-signed a contract. We'd have got him in for so cheap as well. I think I structured a deal for about 7.5 million. He'd have been perfect, in my opinion, to replace Fernandes in this league, playing that Mazzala role, but no. We also looked at Ezequiel Braco. Once you get some money, you constantly start looking. I don't know if it's just me, you start looking at bigger players. But Tony Lato came in. We needed a left-back replacement because we let Jefferson go. And I wanted a left-back replacement that had prospects for the future. This guy is good, the Spaniard. Tony Lato is good. He's as good as Jefferson was. He comes straight in as our best left-back. And he has a high ceiling to improve. So I'm happy with him. And we brought in another Spaniard from Girona, who I believe are in the Spanish First Division, yeah. Apparently this team have a lot of great youngsters from what I'm reading online, so potentially we could go there again and look at players. We brought in Porto. Probably said it wrong. But he seems like a good player. He's not a terrible replacement for Fernandes. He's not as good, but he's still a solid midfielder. And for 12 million... I'm okay with the price. It was deadline day. We didn't have much choice. I needed to bring somebody else in my mind. I think he's a good player. His passing is good for me. His decisions is okay. I like the fact that he's got a 15 teamwork, a 15 work rate. I don't like his positioning, which is a little bit frustrating. But all round, he's a pretty decent midfielder. I would like someone who stood out more, but he's a pretty decent midfielder with his 14 passing and his 14 technique. He's not bad going forward. So yeah, we brought in Porto. And that was the business. That was the business for this year, or for this season, sorry. And yeah, the schedule. Things have not gone well at all. Porto and Mense made it 3 losses in a row, which I didn't think we'd see. Jackson Martinez scoring the goal for them, but it's been frustrating recently just watching us play. 22 shots, only managing to get 6 on target, so it's a big issue. I'm starting to move from the position of I've been using the set tactics because I want to see what they're like and how they work out. And obviously at the start of the season, they work that well. There was no point changing them. You're not going to change something that's broke. But I've started to reconsider. There has been a few updates from what I've seen, only small ones, but they could definitely impact the tactics. We then managed to draw against Santa Clara. We brought it back. They went 1-up. And I was getting very frustrated, but Josef Martinez gets his first goal, and Boadu scores a penalty in the 78th minute. And then we've just recently played Tondela, and we lost again, 1-0. I mean, teams aren't battering us. No one's battered us this season. No one has come close to battering us this season. But this form here, this little patch of form here, I mean, I'm hoping we turn it around now. This little patch of form here, though, will be the 100% reason why we don't finish in a Champions League spot now. To be honest with you, we played so well at the start of this year, absolutely storming it. Some morale issues. I mean, the January was tough with players going. You know, the players weren't happy with me. And I think that impacts more this year. The players weren't happy with me. And I think 100% that this patch of form here, that's our season done. Now, I want to do as well as we can in the Europa League and keep performing in the league to finish on a high and hopefully get a good finish. You know, hopefully get a good finish. I mean, this was another game that 17 shots, only 5 on target though. I'm working on trying to fix it and be more clinical. Because, as you can see there, they had 8 shots and had more shots on target than us. And it was a free kick that they scored. I think we hit the post twice and the bar once. It was very frustrating. But we're building blocks, guys. We're building blocks. I don't think I'll get sacked for finishing third. I mean, the board of confidence in the league right now is 54%, which it is okay. It's fine. We get through the next round, they'll be very happy with our Euro Cup performance, which is fine. Yeah, they're annoyed about the League Cup, but I didn't really put much into it. We have to make sure we finish third, of course, which I don't see there being any issue whatsoever. But I think on 4 losses in this league, there is no way whatsoever now that we can finish in the top 2. It's frustrating, and it's a shame. It's a real shame, but we will get better next season. Let's go to team selection on this double header. Now, there's a lot of players unregistered. I couldn't register Vezo. Obviously, I couldn't register Matam. I couldn't register Sturaro. And I couldn't register Alan Ruiz. So, these are very frustrating situations. We're using a counter-attack, a fluid counter-attack. Seems to be working okay. So let's quick pick to start the pick. We are really tied on registration. I didn't realise, I had no idea that when you register again, you can only register 3 players. So I would have changed a lot, but I could only register 3 players, and that was frustrating. And I knew I needed Lato to come in, and I could have made the wrong decision bringing Porto in. But I felt like I needed him in. He's going to be our deep line playmaker support in this one. So yeah, that's the unfortunate situation. Bas Dost has not been playing well. Borsha has not been playing well. Martinez particularly has not been playing well. We don't have a striker that we can get a tune out of this season, and it's frustrating because we've got good strikers. We have got good strikers. So let's see what else we could change. I think Martinez comes out for this one. I think Nani comes on. Now, there's a lot of players that are supporting Alan Ruiz. He's unhappy that we didn't register him. We had an argument. We've had a falling out. I don't mind Alan Ruiz as a player, and I do envisage a formation with an attacking midfielder. I would prefer to have one with 2 strikers. But yeah, I want him to be happy with me again at some point. So I'm hoping it doesn't last forever and it starts to fade away. It's a little bit frustrating right now because I'd love to see this tactic play out more in comprehensive, but we're going to be playing this one in key because that's what we do. I'm not sure what you guys feel about the... So I want to win from this first leg. What you feel about the longer videos? Certainly the double headers. I can't really avoid them being longer. because when you're playing 2 games, it's near impossible to avoid it being a longer video. But in terms of the standard video, I am trying to keep them as short as possible. I know I babble on and talk a lot. That's just my style, and I won't change it. It's like I don't do that much editing. I won't edit out the coughing and the whatever. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Is that a penalty? No. A little bit better, but I won't edit that stuff out. I feel like that's just who I am. I just enjoy doing the videos. It's just who I am. So I'm hoping we start to improve in this game. Cabral wins that back. Babetto, he's been good. He's probably been a shining light. Rafinha picks it up. Go on. Dribbles well. Can he get a good enough ball in? No, he can't. He just couldn't find Borja. And this is what I'm finding. I'm thinking about the potential of changing it to 2 up front. So doing this formation without the attacking midfielder, which is Bordeaux's. Jovan. Can he get a good cross in? Borja, Rafinha, Borja. He's got to put that in. He's got to put that in. And we've had that situation time and time again. I'm going to encourage the lads here. But the penalty. I'll take that. Bordeaux takes it. Does he take it though? He did score the last one. I've just got this feeling that if I pick Borja and he misses it, it's my. I'm gonna let Bordeaux take it. I'm gonna let him take it. But I've just had this outrage because some of the chances we've had have been so good, but our strikers just cannot take them. Oh, Bordeaux, my God, that was awful. This is just my luck. This is our luck at the minute. But some of the striking finishes have been absolutely rancid. They've been dreadful. I've never seen it like it. Like Borges there. I've seen Bas Dost just head the ball straight to the goalkeeper. Martinez clean on goal. And the keeper saves it like 1-on-1. Cannot afford to be missing. And Borja, there we go. 10th goal of the season. Miguel Borja. This, the counter-attacking style seems to work. Because I've found when we're in control, and we do have high stamina, high pace, hard work rate, so it seems to be working better, because when we're in control, I just don't feel like we can break teams down. And what we're doing is having so many long shots. We're not breaking the team down and then just having so many long shots, and it's getting us absolutely nowhere. But this'll do. This'll do at 1-0. We're by far the better team as well. By far the better team. Borja getting himself a goal, which I'm hoping will start boosting his confidence. The issue is there's some good teams in this cup. Some good teams have dropped out the Champions League. Let's just tell them, you weren't that bad. I have faith though that you can be better. I'm not going to say that to Borja because you got the goal. That's all I'm expecting from him. I do have the issue that if I cannot make a 2-striker formation stick, one of them's probably going to have to go. I don't need 3 class strikers, 3 strikers that can play. Oh, Maras? Oh, disallowed. I don't need 3 strikers that can start. That's the issue. And all 3, yeah, right now it's quite easy because none of them have been good. But it's difficult to choose who's going to start. Let's encourage the boys. Jovan's gone off with a knock, and this is not good news. Marin. I thought we might have won that ball back there. Dumbia. Morrow. Maja. Daniel Mao. Oh! That curl. The ball physics this year are great. Let's concentrate, lads. Let's try and shore things up. Battaglia for Bordeaux, who I don't think's had a great game. As a halfback. And I would like. This is going to be frustrating. Carlos Mane will come on. He's not been great, to be honest with you. He's wanted as well on loan, but I definitely think, to be fair, I didn't realise this when I first started the save, but the squad is definitely not a top. If we'd have finished top 2, oh, Maris goes close there. If we'd have finished top 2, it'd have been a very good season, because this squad is definitely not comparably good compared to the top 2, Benfica and Porto. Definitely not. Give Bas Dost 20 minutes or so. I think we keep Borja on. He's played well. I'm going to bring Nani on. Inside forward support. Rafinha's played well, but he is fresh back from injury. Well, fairly fresh back from injury. Please don't let them get a late goal. Nice. Battaglia tries to find Borja. Marcelo picks that up there. He's going to get the ball out. Can we move the ball quickly enough now? Babetto. He's just studied for his coaching course. I've liked him this year. Yeah, my vision is that Ruben Vezo will probably be the right back of the future for us. I think he'll be back up for next year, and then that'll probably be it in terms of us. But hopefully the financial windfall of Fernandes, Mane, Borja, Batamane. Can we get a good enough ball into Borja? Borja scores it. 2-0. 2 away goals going into the next leg. That is a nice feeling. That is a nice feeling. Good play from Borja. Back to Mane. That'll do. Borja picking up 2 goals is good as well. But yeah, just the financial windfall of Fernandes going. It was frustrating to lose him, but like I said, he hadn't been a world beater for us. He hadn't made a difference as much as it's frustrating to lose him. And maybe the money can. Maybe the money can make a difference with signings in the future. Well done, lads. Good win for us. Right, we'll leave that there. I will play the game in between, and then I'll see you in the second leg. So guys, it's time for the second leg. We've played the game in between. This is the squad we're going to start with. I'm going to try the tiki-taka style for this game. We won't run with it for the whole game if we start off dreadfully. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go. For me, with a tactic, I don't like all of this. There's too much for me. I would never have this much instructions, to be honest with you. Well, I wouldn't last year. So I'm going to give this one a go, see how it goes. But for me, the counter, the fluid counter seems to be one of the better ones I've used. I like the gegenpress, but for me, it's too leaky. I think you really have to be a strong enough team to play it. But let's have a quick look at the fixtures. And we did win against Ferradese, so hopefully we can start picking up form again, especially in the Premier League. As I say, I still think we'll finish third, but hopefully we'll start to pick up form. Josef Martinez, I did play a weakened team, and Ndika Matam getting the goal. So he's coming in, he's doing alright. So let's get into the game, straight into the game. Let's play this one. Hopefully go through with great success. And yeah, I think we might do the draw as well. I don't see any reason why not to do the draw, because it's highly likely that that will be the next to pick up where you left off. It's highly likely that that will be the next game, the next live com. I have faith in you. I've gone with Borja. In this competition, he scored last time, so I have to go with him again. It is very frustrating at this moment in time for me, because I have 3 strikers who I really do want to be successful. Martinez scoring in that last game in the league was very good. You know, it was a good goal as well. But I really need to get Bas Dost back in this team and scoring. He is the main man in my eyes. I am a huge fan, but obviously I have to go with who's playing well and who's in form and who's grabbing the goals. And I do need to change this back to key. Back to the key highlights. Hopefully, we can be successful today. I don't know how this is going to go. Again, I would never have this many tactics on, and it hasn't looked great so far, but we'll see what happens. 4% possession in a tiki-taka. Yeah, Bourdous with a free kick off the crossbar. Rafinha cannot follow it in. I have recently just nailed Rafinha down for a bit longer on a new contract, no release clause. I'm quickly learning that. Do not have release clauses, guys. Then come back to screw you. and we are in the process of getting Cabral nailed down as well, two of our, for me, our best youngsters, especially on the wings. And Porto actually had a really good game in the last match, so I'm looking for more of the same in this match. But I am already not particularly liking this setup, but we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does here against Dynamo. Rafinha, Lato, absolutely nothing. That was great. I'm glad I started commentating that. Yeah, I'm still not keen on it. Rafinha with a free kick. Wide. Why'd it even show us that? Possession-wise now, though, we are absolutely dominating the game. We've come into this, but again, with the two tiki-taka formations. Do we score here, Wendell? Marcelo? Oh, pinball in there. With the two tiki-taka formations, as I'm noticing, you don't get many on target. A lot of the shots seem to be long shots, and even when I have changed the midfielders to shoot less often, Rafinha, was he brought down? No, okay. Even when I've set it to shoot less often, I think you've got to be a higher crop of a team, maybe for the tiki-taka to work, but we still just cannot create that ball that gets the goal. So we end up with a lot of shots that aren't on target, whether that's my team or that's the general theme of these two formations. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know if you've tried them out, but that's what I found. So same in this one, 17 shots, we've absolutely dominated, 8 on target, so to be honest with you, we should have scored. 70% possession, it's crazy how we've not scored. But I just find we're not clinical with these formations. I really do, just find we're not clinical. I'm going to keep it though, because we are playing very well. Just haven't found the back of the net. So let's see if this, I'd just like one just to close the game out, to be 100% honest. And we're going to do a change now. I think we will. There is no need for Porto to still be on the pitch. We're going to go to our counter formation. Like this. And Boadus is going to come off. Let's bring Josef Martinez on. Let's go with 2 up front. I'll play him as the deep line forward, actually. I'll do Rafinha as the support, Cabral as the attack. Let's give this a whirl. I definitely think, I don't like to do this now, mid-season, but 100% next season, in the pre-season, we will create 1 or 2 of our own tactics, probably more possession based, but with hopefully that edge that gets the goals. Let's bring Rafinha off. He's not having a good game, which is frustrating. Let's bring Lucas Piazon on. He's great. Straight after the change. Oh well, I think we've pretty much seen this one out. Even if they scored here and they don't, they put it over. We've pretty much seen this one out. It's been a very lackluster game. Like I say, 22 shots, 9 on target, 2 clear-cut chances. We should have scored in this. We 100% should have scored in this, which is a bit frustrating. The formation led to a lot of opportunities and a lot of chances, but again, I just don't feel like you can put them away when playing that style, at least not the preset. And at the moment, like I said, I've stuck to the presets. I don't want to fiddle with them. I want to see what they're like, and they were very successful at the start of the season. Now, whether updates have changed that to a degree, that's different. But for me, both tiki-taka formations don't give you the possession. They will give you the shots, but they're not good enough. There's not enough on target. You're not clinical enough. Now, whether that's my team or not, but a team such as ours against the weaker teams in the league should be getting that done. But I'm quite happy with that result, to be honest with you. There's a few players that didn't play very well. Martinez when he came on, but I'm not really going to hold that against him. But Rafinha did not play well after signing a new contract, but Porto has come in and played very well. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's continue. Where's the draw? I think the draw is the day after. So we will have a look who went through as well. Oh, how long's he injured for? Physio, great. It's a good job we got Ruben Vezo, but the 4 weeks he's, unfortunately, is the player we're playing in the cup, so a youngster will probably be played. Let's get this draw in. Let's get this draw. Is it now? No? I'm pretty sure. Here it is. Let's get this draw done. So second round, that is as far as they wanted us to get. It's only 55% though. It just says reach second knockout round, which we have done. Right, Arsenal, we don't want them. Sporting. Let's have a look at who we'd want. I wouldn't mind Spartak Moscow. Fenerbahce. I wouldn't mind Frankfurt of the German sides, and AEK would be lovely, but I don't think we can get them. I wouldn't mind Celtic actually, that'd be fun. Red Bull Leipzig. No, Salzburg. That will do. I thought we'd got Leipzig. I didn't see Salzburg in there. Oh, that will do fantastically. The Austrian side. Good team. I imagine they're top of their league potentially now. I would have thought they're a team that dropped out of the Champions League. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we will take that. Man City and Leipzig, Fenerbahce and Chelsea, Frankfurt, Celtic, Liverpool, Real Betis, AEK, Bayern, Olympic Marseille, Spartak Moscow. So we'll 100% take that against Salzburg. Where's it fitting in our schedule? It is very soon. And with it being Salzburg, I think we will leave that one. I think we won't live come that one because we've done quite a few in a short space of time. I think we'll play that one. I think we should comfortably win it, touch wood. I mean, if we're left on a stalemate, like I know we're coming into the second one and it's going to be a great game, and we'll live come it, but I think we will try and get that one out of the way because I want to get this first season done relatively quick. Get that one out of the way and maybe play the next one that's drawn. We've also got Porto and Braga. And having a terrible season. We've got Porto as well. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching this one, and I will catch you for the next episode when hopefully we can keep this form going.